with the second Thrall's Thundershock therapy group. That's way too many words. I'm going to call it TTTG. And you got Mr. Madoka. I'm sorry, I'm looking at another screen. Mr. Madoka for that team. Meanwhile, Lonesharks, the undead. I was flipping it because I'm used to Madoka being the undead. It's not how it is anymore. Loneshark for team CCP. Chinese Panda, not technically China's Communist Party, but you never know. And Madoka always does this. Madoka always somehow is the first person to play his series, and I don't know how. He always does this. He's technically second this time. He was a little lazy. He forces the other team to just show up literally like first day of GNL. Right now, 4 points have been scored for team TTTG. So we're doing a little bit of a different scoring this time, okay? In the past, it's always been if you 2-0 someone, you get 3 points, right? If you go 2-1, it's 2 points for the winner, 1 point for the loser. And then if you go, 2-0, then it's 0 points if you're the loser. Or 0-2, I should say. But we switched it this season. A smart guy named Helpstone messaged us a while ago, but frankly, it was too late for last season to switch it. So we didn't, but I said we would consider it for this season. And he hit me up again, and he basically said, the points don't make sense. The old way that was always done, because we just copied the bigger leagues, they were doing it wrong. And basically all the other leagues, many other leagues at least, that are left, switched the way they were doing things. So now, rip, peasant. So now, if you win, it's 4 points. If it's 2-0, you get 4 points. If it's 2-1, it's 3 points for the winner, 1 point for the loser. So, a little different, but we'll see how the season goes. Anyway, here we go. So Madoka took the big camp. He got a consumable. I mean, it could be good later, or even with a push. So we'll have to see how that goes. Meanwhile, Loneshark, he's going right for the Expo. Pendant of Energy, that's actually kind of sick. That's going to make it so he's just going to be able to impale. I love it. I love it when I get that item as the undead. It's probably the one item you're going to love to see. So, we're going to have to see. What is Madoka's plan? Is he going to... I mean, this really isn't a lot from Madoka, right? It's not that many footies yet. He's not level 3, so this is not scary for Loneshark. And he hasn't even put down the gold mine yet. Oh my god, this is also the problem with the pendant. So he's already taken out 2 footies. I heard a ghoul die as well. Loneshark can go for another surround. Oh, by the way, Madoka fucking loves Cryptlord. Like, loves Cryptlord. He might kill himself. I'm not even joking. He loves Cryptlord that much. So, we're going to have to see how that goes. Behind this, Madoka is teching. He is also trying to creep. He's trying to get to level 3, but he ain't anywhere close. He went for the peasant creeping, right? But he took this, You need to take at least 2 other ones. So, honestly, there is another creep route a lot of humans do on this map for a quick level 3, and then you push, because suddenly your water elementals are much scarier. You have more footies. He is getting some damage done, right? But now the reinforcements are coming in. He doesn't have enough... Loneshark does have to be careful. He doesn't have enough wood that he could, like, start teching right away, so he's got to make sure he keeps making ghouls back at home. Because Madoka's going 1 base, and frankly, he lost a lot. He already lost a lot. I'm not gonna, say much about that, because he's already taken a huge amount of damage, and now he's taking more damage on his Archmage. But, Tier 2... If he gets Tier 2 and he starts doing damage at Tier 2, it gets super scary. The problem for Madoka is, again, he already lost quite a few footies, which is not what you want to see. And now they both got boots. He even got a Staff of Telly. This is going to be another footy down. Hopefully not 2 footies down. Madoka. Madoka. Now, Madoka is actually an undead main, but he did the smart thing and changed to human. I don't know what to tell you. He is right now 1599 human. He's probably more like a 16. I would say when I played or had him on my GNL team, I'd put him at like 1650-ish usually. Oh no, Madoka. These ghouls might just snipe him, depending on where he TPs. Okay, he is surrounded by the peasants. He might just want to hold position, but no. Loneshark's getting out. He doesn't really care, right? He doesn't want to do something stupid, especially because he sold his TP. So what he's doing is he's just trying to buy time, frankly. He needs time. Time is money for him. And someone asked earlier what the MMR range was. So Madoka's 1599, right? Loneshark, he is 1625. And he's playing this really strong right now. Oh no, there is no TP from Madoka. He has to stay away from that Crypt Lord. I mean, it should be okay now because he got boots and there's no mana, so he's effectively just a big beetle. Right? But you can't be losing so many units as Madoka. You need that super, super scary push. He doesn't have a second hero. So it's probably not going to be MK at this point, right? So what hero will it be? What's he going to go for from the tavern, you know? Nice deny. Fire Lord. We're still... Ooh. I didn't look back. I just presumed Loneshark was going to tech at some point. He did not tech. That is a lot of ghouls, and it's just going to be more and more ghouls. He did tech now. But I don't know if the push would have worked, but I also don't like the idea of backing up. Like, because he doesn't have anything right now, right? But he went Fire Lord. Fire Lord's only good if you push. He's not going to get better later. So I'm not so sure about that one, to be honest. Gotta be honest there. Not sure if this is the play. Here are all the Ghoulios. Gotta micro that lava spawn. It can give a lot of XP. So, one ghoul down, but here comes another run by. No real towers, just one arcane tower. We're gonna see if these peasants as militia can do any amount of work. Okay, that's another ghoul down. So that's a level 2 Fire Lord, but like, what's the game plan, sir? What are we doing? From Madoka. Madoka is the one on the clock right now. You want to be aggressive. You want to be the guy. It's just he lost too much at the start, frankly. That really set him behind, right? So now he's trying to be offensive. But it's not that easy. It really isn't. Like, what is he supposed to do here? Well, he's about to get sandwiched. This is some Zergling shit over here. He brought some peasants, but they're about to run out. Oh my god, that impale. He's got to rely, basically, on summons. And he doesn't even have a Fire Lord summon out. I'm not sure what he's saving it for exactly. I think he could summon it at this point. You're just hearing things die, and it's not undead units. Once again, Loneshark doesn't care. He needs to care a little bit in that he is out of wood. So he's got to start pumping probably ghouls again soon, because he can't tech. But that's a unforced error. I'm not giving that credit to Madoka. I think that's a mistake from Loneshark. So he's got to get that handled. But now, Wand of Negation can come out. That tier 2 item for 150, he can get rid of water alleys. I mean, it's not like, it's not the best way to do it. But in a fight like this, that would probably all but secure him this win. Even without it, he might be in a winning spot. He does not have a DK yet because he just didn't have the wood for it. He's doing a good job of microing back all of his feet, so. He is getting a little bit stuck over here. And behind this, he's trying to expo. Frankly, I'm a little worried even if he puts up the expo, he's going to go into the late game with an Archmage and a Fire Lord. You know? That's a little bit of an issue. Now, Loneshark, while this is all happening behind him, I'm not paying attention to what's happening on the screen. And I'm also dying on stream, as you can hear. I'm actually looking up his stats. Madoka kind of hangs out right around 1600. Loneshark went on a winning streak earlier, got up to 1650-ish, then dropped back down. Maybe even a little bit higher, I think it was 1660-ish. So he can be a strong undead. But frankly, I just don't like... I can say this because Madoka says I just shit on him all the time anyway. And not in like that kinky way. In that like mean way. I don't like Madoka's strat. There. I said it. I'll die on that hill. I'm not a fan of this. If he had like an MK, right? Then I could be like, okay, the expo's up. We got a game. But I'm like, ew, it's a Fire Lord. I'm a little scared for him. Yeah, except this Lord is a bitch. Like, Blaze Fury sounds like he should be on the dodgeball team in the dodgeball movie.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm probably actually totally ripping off the movie. It probably is just Blaze. Alright, but we have to look on the bright side. Madoka losing, which he might not, but if he does, I gotta start out this way. I need Madoka to watch back this video and be like, motherfuckers are already rooting against me. At least the Chinese Communist Party via Loneshark may get a win. Alright, so what's the game plan? Workshop. We got tier 3 over here. Tier 3 if he's Night Elf. Why is there like a DH named Flameseeker and then there's a fucking DK named Light Stalker? These people have like stalking and like following. They probably have daddy issues. What the fuck? 53 food. If you don't know what GNL is, I probably should explain that at some point, shouldn't I? Gym Newbie League. We are in season 16 of Gym Newbie League. It's a league that we've been running for, I don't even know anymore, 4 or 5 years? We do like 2 to 3 a year. So probably more like 5 years? Probably been 5 years, yeah. We're in our biggest season yet. We got 8 teams this season of a little over 30 players per team. We have 20 matches a week. We're doing 7 weeks of matches. Nice. That actually was very nice, but the destroyers are here. He's splitting up. He doesn't want to get spiked, but he got a spike to the face. This is what I mean. He's stalking. He is just so soft and squishy. That is a nice healing word. You can't suck that up. I don't even know if Loneshark notices. That's something from the new patch. You can't suck it up. Oh no, he doesn't know. Yeah, you gotta poke it. You gotta poke it. This is so much healing. I don't think he realizes. Or he just doesn't care, but look at all this healing. Madoka, you need to start macroing behind this. What the fuck? Okay, both of you need to. Alright, no more healing. He's getting out. That was... Oh, those exit kills, though. The exit kills. They're not low MMR. They're 1600 MMR. Unless you guys are higher MMR. Excuse me. Only I can talk shit. I am technically almost top 2% on W3C. I need to keep saying that for one reason. Because I think it might trigger back to Warcraft. It might trigger Neo. Because he was like telling people, no, like 2%. I mean, 2K is like top 5%. I'm like, nope. Just top 2%. And he's like, no, it isn't. I think it's bugged. I'm like, no. It's the only thing I have to claim to fucking fame. Shut your mouth. I'm top 2%, bitch.
Are under attack.
Almost. Because I always think my MMR. Not on purpose. It's because I suck. So we now have Water Torrent. Even 2 destroyers can't really suck them up. I also really like this spell right here. Okay? Soulburn with Incinerate. He is not just relying upon the big fucking fiery dudes. But he is hero aiming a lot. I want to see this thing go into... Okay, I did just hear it go off. I was going to say, I want to see this thing go into effect. You cannot dispel this. First time I'm really seeing it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Why are you talking shit about Neo? He's jacked. All the dudes want to fuck him. Can you get a 3rd hero, please, Madoka? You're gonna get severely out-fucking-leveled. I get it. Knights are like a hero in each of them. I may not be an undead main. But we need more. You also need some goddamn wood. No, I didn't say I fuck him. I said guys fuck him. So Loneshark now has plenty of wood. Madoka is putting on the pressure, honestly, because I think he's just like, fuck, I have a Fire Lord. The fuck am I going to do with a Fire Lord? But I really, 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 really want, like, a 3rd hero.
A player's forces are
2nd
under attack.
Expo going up for Loneshark. Item. Hood of Cunning. Meh. Okay, he does have a TP. I don't know, did Madoka buy these? Vitality items? Did he buy them? Is he worried about the nuke, or was that just, luck? Alright. So we now have a little bit of flying machines, which is nice. He also used some images, which... You know, it's going to soak up some damage, but this is not good right here. Those flying machines are now not flying. Let's put it that way. So he does have flat cannon. So they're doing AoE, but Loneshark did split them up a little bit, purpose or not, I don't know. They do have A lot of damage on them, though, so they're taking out all the flying machines. The Knights are still on the ground. They're alive for now. But once the air is cleaned up, he's going to start aiming the ground. And these Knights might start disappearing. He's kind of just going for the DK at points as soon as the DK comes forward. But, yeah, now Loneshark's doing a good job of microwaving it back. We got the peasants from behind. God damn it. Do I make the joke? Wait, no, Madoka's on the other team. I was going to call them the Chinese peasants. But Madoka's on team TTG. What the fuck? The DK died. I was making jokes about fucking JD Vance. Okay. It is 52 food to 72 food. And he can just buy back his hero right away. And he does have a third expo. But we're in. Holy shit. I need... Someone go tell Panda. Someone tag I'm a Panda and say anytime a human on Chinese Panda plays and they call the peasants as militia, we get to call them Chinese peasants. I fucking hate JD Vance, but at least we're getting some memes out of it. Ooh, AKM can do that too. Because he loves JD Vance. Alright. What are we doing here? Madoka is just constantly fighting, but it's 75 food to 51 food. That impale, he's got to be careful. The damage. He's just, I think he's just hoping the Knights go to town while all this is happening, and they kind of are. But all the flying machine are being slowly picked off. You can get like one more Knight out of it. It'd be great. Okay. It doesn't really matter that the Paladin died of all things, right? It's like level 1. But, you know. I need to message Panda. What is he gonna do? Super important update. If you have humans on your team, we get to call their workers Chinese peasants. We going full JD Vance. Okay. Explain the peasant jokes. JD Vance is a dick and called Chinese workers peasants. So we're not buying stuff from the Chinese peasants, basically. Yeah, just kind of being an ass, let's put it that way. Alright, so the mains are basically run out. How the fuck? How does he have 400 gold? Yeah, he called the arms once. Okay, so mined out, but he does have an expo here. This one came up so late, he still has 3,700 gold in it. However, still 200 here. The problem really for Madoka is he's fucking stuck. I don't know if he notices.
The player's forces are under attack.
$58 food to 75 food. The undead heroes are just a fuck ton scarier. These fire lava spawns, though, do a fuck ton of damage. And there are no destroyers. He has given up the air fight, but this is then dead air, right? It's just dead air. He's got it right-clicked on the DK. But that means the lava spawns can go to work. There are banshees somewhere in here. 1 or 2. But let's see what the summons can do. Honestly, if I'm him, I would more some destroyers at this point. Kill the flying machines more than destroyers, but he's just winning the ground army right now. Level 6, level 5. Madoka is slowly running out of shit. There is... He loves this ult. What's going on with the Acolyte army? He, you know, mined this out. He mined this out, so he took about, I don't know, it was like 8 or 9, felt like, Acolytes. Alright, so now Madoka is kind of stuck. He doesn't have an expo, right? He needs to kill Loneshark right here. honestly, if I'm Loneshark, if he's got the dog in him, right? So he's pushing through. But Loneshark could technically back up and say to Madoka, "You come at me. You don't have an expo." Oh my God, he left his DK. It probably won't matter, but he might not. Oh my fucking God. Okay, the DK's coming, but one Fiend's already dead. A second Fiend is dead. Knights are starting to drop low. He staffs one out, not bad. But now it's pretty much going to be farming. He's got to split up the water alleys and all that shit. Ooh, he got blown the fuck up. That's why I don't like Fire Lord late game. Yeah, he's fucked. So, honestly, Madoka put up a good fight, but I hate his early game. His early game was trash. I'm allowed to shit on Madoka. We have that type of relationship. The relationship is basically I just shit on Madoka. But, yeah, 1-0 for Loneshark. For now. What's the next game? I don't actually know. I love it deep down inside that the first person Madoka got went Crypt Lord. Because I know how much he loves the Crypt Lord. We got game 2 hopefully coming up soon. Don't know the game name. I guessed it. I'm smart. I added the 2. We got a lot of games. We got a lot of games coming up. So we have a fuck ton. I'm keeping track of all the matches. I'm gonna do a running list of matches. Okay, it's a bitch, but I'll do it. We already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 matches set up. We got another game in basically 12 hours, 11 hours and 30 minutes from now. There's another series of Old Zealot versus Galaxy. So it's going to just randomly pop up. Got to keep on track of it in GNL Bears or GNL Replays and GNL Scheduling and the main gym Newbie Week channel. Who won first? Loneshark. We're just waiting. They both said second. Dude, the Chinese Communist Party team, the memes just keep giving. They're giving out social credits if you do good or bad. We now we are going to call human players Chinese peasants because I'm an asshole. It just keeps coming. All right, we're going into game 2. Game is on AL, also known as Alabama, if you are AKM, but most people know it as Autumn Leaves. How can I see updated brackets? Well, you have to be on the Discord because we have a website, we have a Discord bot for all of these type of things. But because it's the Easter weekend, we never updated everything. I can't blame people. Like, Wantu helps with the sheet, Sasha helps with the website, but you can't update the website until you have the sheet done. And you can't update the bot until the sheet's done. And the sheet's not done. And they couldn't do the sheet until we picked teams. So it's all like one after another. And it all started with me deciding to make GNL run right around Easter time. So it wasn't exactly the smartest idea. Mr. Squid, thank you for the primer. I will take my Jeff Bezos money. Can we remake? Why? What'd you do? Thank you, Mr. Squid. We are putting up a database. Okay, we're restarting for whatever reason. We're making a database. We're making a. We need to get a bigger server because for GNL, we're gonna make all those problems go away for next season. Mr. EA Shibby alongside Motul, and I think he's also been having some help from Merlin on the front end. They're putting together an app which will help with all this bullshit. Like it's a lot of like they put in a lot of work on that, right? But what the captains have to do is a bitch. Like just a lot of manual shit at the start. So next season it's going to be a lot more automated, which will be good. Like there's just so many people this season. Okay, this flipped on me. I had it right. There's just so many people this season. We're not even doing fantasy. We just don't have the capacity to do fantasy. 300 people right now. We got too many moving parts. I mean, I hope next season has even more players, but we need more coaches then. But, yeah. Once that app's up, it'll be better for the players. Won't really interact with it unless they add a lot more to it. But it'll be good for the captains. It'll be easier to schedule. It'll be easier to post things. It'll be easier for sign-ups. Like, no one can even put the right Discord name in on the sign-ups. That's a pain in the ass right there. I gotta go fix all your Discord names later. Because the bot won't work if the Discord name ain't right. But that'll all go away if we just have an app. For the most part. Alright. So, we're on Alabama. Okay. Got AL. Now, I will say I hate this map as an undead. I don't know. I don't know about Loneshark. I don't know. Maybe he likes it. I fucking hate it. Because it feels like the human can creep this. Or this, really. But especially if they take this one. If they scout, they can take this one easy enough. With just like a footy, their hero. You take the middle item, right? And then you scout. If the undead is going here, you jack them right away. If they're going down here, you get down there pretty damn quick, right? It feels very hard. I had this map down. It's made my life happier because I hate humans on this map. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is here because Madoka ain't doing what I was saying to begin with. And it looks like we're going to get an early expo from Loneshark. So we're going to have to see. I mean, taking this creep isn't bad, but the question is, what is Madoka's plan after taking the creep, right?
A player's forces are
He sees it, and look how quick he can get there. He's gonna be here before these creeps are done. But it didn't help him last time. Now, last time, Loneshark had some good damn items. Look at this. This is why I hate this map. Now, Loneshark went very slow. Honestly, that was extremely slow. He had to come over here and kill a critter. He went over. But either way, you should be pretty much finishing it. Probably just going for the main guy when Madoka gets here. So now Madoka's got level 2. Water Ellie's going to be pumped a little bit easier. First ghoul going down. This is a huge change. Huge from last game. This is so much better from Madoka. Madoka probably just didn't play Warcraft at all for a little while. And then decided, you know, oh, now it's time to play my series. That's also another Madoka special. Oh, look. He's going full freaking human. He lets the peasant die, but, you know. Only 3 armor now, not 4. Oh, isn't it nice? You just get the creep shit and magically get level fucking 3. Hashtag not biased. So what's Loneshark gonna do now? He's staying tier 1. Sometimes you gotta make a choice. Madoka, he's going for the expo himself. So, this isn't... Okay, now Loneshark made the choice. I was gonna say, it's not bad if he tries to stay tier 1. Because Madoka's also staying tier 1. But... Madoka's now supply blocked. He's at 29 out of 30 food with 1,000 gold. Holy fuck. Okay, everything I just said, just ignore it. The one thing that is very important is Cripplord has 0 XP. He's not killed a single thing yet. Not a single thing. Maybe he'll get 1 peasant. Nope, Madoka's microing. For the first time this whole series, Madoka microed something. God. There's going to be so many clips from Madoka later of telling me to go fuck myself. Don't worry, I'm not so brutal with everyone. Only with Madoka. Also, this is Australia versus Peru. They're both enjoying their ping, but they both should be used to this shit. Alright. We now have 2 peasants dead. He now has 50 XP. That being said, Madoka decided, fuck getting anything in my base. I'm just going to sit on 900 gold. So, it is tier 1 against almost tier 2. He doesn't have any wood. He's got 1,000 gold. You should just honestly just keep pumping footies. Just pump footies. I don't know how this one's going to go. This could be a very brutal timing for Loneshark. Yeah, his hero levels suck ass, that's for sure. But, like, look at the main. Alright, so this is where you cancel like 4 of these and start pumping them over here. Alright, we're getting a lumber mill. Madoka's about to go full cancer mode. So we're going tier 3, we're getting a slaughterhouse, but that should get canceled. Ooh, we got the new item. No, spam it more. Yes. Alright, so 2 watt negation charges basically got rid of 1 level 2 water alley. It does 200 damage, but when you're hitting it as well. Okay. Well, 150 gold. Honestly, Madoka's probably happy with that. He gets a cancel. It might not even been a cancel, honestly. I didn't see. He's microing back the footies. Why micro them when you can just make 74 more of them? They're all free now. You got an expo. Think like a human, please. This hurts so much. This is so brutal for Loneshark right now. Because Madoka should be towering up like a piece of shit. Madoka, make 74 towers, please. If he makes a few towers, Loneshark's never going to be able to break them. Because he's never going to get destroyers in time. The problem for Madoka right now is wood. He's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. He's starting to get a decent amount, but it's not all that much yet. So the wood will start coming. And it won't stop coming. It's going to hit the ground running. God damn it, now it's stuck in my head. But, what's he going to do? Madoka needs to tower up. He needs to tower up a lot because he's not making units. Madoka, I swear to God, if you die, I'm gonna kill you again. In a video game. Make 74 towers! I don't know why 74 keeps coming to mind, but it does. Okay, we got tier 3. Okay, Ed Williams, we get it. You want to suck Madoka's dick, and you want him to suck your dick. Except Madoka's like 5 feet nothing, and you're like 8 feet tall, so the math does not add up with the 69. Okay? I'm just saying.
A player's forces are under attack.
You said it, not me. Madoka, when he watches his back, is going to have to go figure out what 5 feet means. Because I don't think he uses feet and inches. What MMR are these guys? 1600. Madoka! You haven't made futsal games. You don't got defend. So Sing Sing level? Yeah. Honestly though, I think Madoka's stronger mechanically. Which sounds weird because Sing Sing is a good mechanical player, but Madoka understands the game more. As he gets surrounded, you Pepega. God damn it. I mean, Madoka just doesn't play enough games. What the fuck are you doing with this upgrade when you don't have any towers yet? I hate you, Madoka. Alright, well, he's now got footies versus a Lich with an orb. Send out the peasants. For their death? No, they're like, fuck this shit, I'm not fighting. Alright, we got destroyers now. Make more towers while this is happening. Be a human being. You are an undead main. Think, what cancerous shit do humans always do to me? And be like, ooh, I'm gonna do that. Tanks and towers, tanks and towers. Towers and tanks. Kill the statue. Do it. Do it now. Alright. He's still fine because humans dumb. Hashtag not biased. Oh shit, he's going for an expo? But that creep's still here. Isn't it? I mean, it still says orange. I didn't see him kill it. Alright. How many more footies have to die before Madoka realized he should have built them all a lot earlier?
The town is under siege.
No, see, Ed Williams, you don't understand. Undead don't have free units like footies, so we're not used to being able to just lose all our fucking units and be like, oh, I'm still technically winning. Oh, fuck. He had a cooldown on that one. Don't worry. He's gonna go to the main and middle and try and rebuy it, but he has no fucking wood! I know. He has 2,500 gold. He doesn't know what to do with it. Human players are rich. He's not on CCP. He's a capitalist. He's going full fucking Warren Buffett. Yeah, he tried to buy it in the mill and then he realized he has no damn wood. Why? Why are you sending out the knights? No! And you're microwaving them, which means you know what you're doing. This is bad. God damn it. Oh my god, he's surrounded. Does have an invul pot. Doesn't matter. Undead players not only don't know how to macro, they don't know how to micro. That's actually big. Like, that's a lot of XP for the MK.
A player's force is under attack.
So, we got a 15-minute timing expo going down. But, Yar. Honestly, he did a lot of damage. But, this is now the time where Madoka should be kicking into gear, start getting units. What the fuck are you gonna do with these sappers? Oh, he's going right for the main? Oh, no. He's not gonna kill it. He's not gonna kill it. That's the upgrade. Madoka Big Brain got the fucking upgrade that I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, you just got to bash a mechanical unit. That's totally fair. Totally makes sense. You're just being able to stun a fucking mechanical unit. You tell Jabba how that's fucking fair and makes sense. Oh, look. Basically, heroes are all attacking this one lonely crypt fiend. Level 3 MK. Now here is my one thing with Madoka. You are playing human. Play like a goddamn undead. Get 3 fucking heroes. Or just kill his heroes with 2 heroes. That's cool. Uh-oh. What? How are you gonna heal that one? Ooh, we got the slow. We got the retarded slow. That can't be dispelled, but it's pretty short on Lich, you know, naturally. Oh, takes the bolt to the face. One more bolt. One more fiend dead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Madoka. Dude, this is so many slows. Honestly, in games like this, it's pretty oppressive. I don't think it's necessarily better. I mean, I haven't seen it enough to know, but I don't think this is better in Undead versus... Oh my god. I don't think this is better versus Undead than the other orb, just because being able to cut down on the healing is huge of the Undead. But it's definitely gonna be interesting in fights. Everything else, especially versus all races instead of just one race. But it's been putting in work this game, that's for sure. Maybe, I mean, no, even with 2 hero. If you go tier 3, you're gonna get a 3rd hero either way. I was gonna say, like, maybe there's some, like, pushes, but You're never gonna get tier 3 for a push. Alright, so Madoka has decided playing undead is too hard. So instead, he's going for the auto attack A move army. That being flying machines and knights. What you do is you box select everything and you right click across the screen and magically everything on the other side dies. It's weird. Amazing how that happens. The real problem is he just doesn't have that many units yet. Partially in fault because he didn't, you know, mine. He still has 3 on gold. So Madoka's kind of fucking up his macro. But he does have the ultimate right click, A click army. He just needs more of it. He's getting upgrades, but he needs to get units. He did get level 2 on the Pally, so he won't just get nuked to death, hopefully. Level 3 on the MK. Is that just going to be a dead Lich? He does get a heal off. He has another heal. That is a lot of healing right there. Oh my god, Madoka. You do not have... He can't TP, but he does have a staff if he needs it. But then other things will be exposed. That Pally almost dead. Zahn is still in. He's got to be careful of the Archmage. I feel for its life. He staffs out. But that's the Archmage out. He's supposed to take all the frickin' shots because he's just a squishy motherfucker. And TP out. So we heard a Fiend die. We saw a statue die. Is the Paladin not dead? Okay. $61 food to 48 food. What can you do against such hatred, which is human players? Holy shit, this is the second game and they mined out their mains both times. And once again, Madoka somehow always has... Madoka, you just don't fucking mine at full effect, do you? 800 gold? What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. You, like, he ran in at you one time. How the fuck do you still have 700 gold? Well, that's an interesting exo spot. I guess it's the only spot he could take. 5,000 gold still on Madoka's expo. So that ain't running out anytime soon. No TP for Madoka. He's got to run back. These are two, like, honestly, yeah, just take it. You can heal up. But getting level 4, hopefully getting level 5, would be super nice. 58 food to 69 food. Okay, here's the plan. Madoka is going to try and kill units. Loneshark's going to nuke a bitch and see if it works. Okay, now with that positioning, though. Invul Pot popped. He's now going to go for the Paladin. Make him pop his Invul Pot. Or just kill him. I called it. He does not have any more mana on the Crippler, though. He does have an Invul Pot. I mean, a Mana Pot. And I heard an A-Bomb die. Remember when I said, Madoka, think of what all the human pieces of shit would ever do to you? He built a tank. You are a degenerate motherfucker now. I'm almost proud of you. But you built a tank, so go fuck yourself. Chinese tank. Uh-oh. CL down while I'm looking at the tank. I'm pretty sure Loneshark was looking at that tank too because he had an Invul Pot. We got a series. I think it's 1-1. Dude, Dude, he's missing so much. You come in the face. Okay, by the time he comes back, the bolt is basically going to be up. And we should just bolt another guy in the face. Like that. Now you slow him with your orb. Okay, you don't.
Players' forces are under attack.
And he knows about this. These, like, this is just unfair. Militia have fucking pickaxes. Which, by the way, why do they have pickaxes and they do less damage than an Acolyte? Acolytes just punch bitches and, like, does more damage than the dude with pickaxes. These are why humans are always depressed. $70 food to 29 food. According to the humans, the undead is still in this game. What is this thing on the front of the tank? Like, the hole's up here, so what the fuck is that thing? I mean, honestly, yeah, just back up. Wait for your pally. You're not really losing anything here. So Madoka's a little bit scary. He's like, okay, this guy's still in the game. We never scouted down here. So now he brought the tank down here. And he's going to be like, okay, why the fuck are you still in this game? That's what he's thinking. But we're in GNL. We got to be nice. At least they have to be nice. Actually, I mean, Loneshark, honestly, you get 1 or 2 hero kills. It's kind of like, you know, the same thing where humans do it. Oh my fucking god! If he... Shut up, Madoka! I would give you the win on this one. Okay, we have no more overlay. Because Madoka's internet is shit. Even his internet wants him to lose, Kappa. Okay. We got a game 3 coming on up. We are 1-1. Game 3, don't know the map. Game tree if you're Night Elf.
Game tree.
Ooh, I got it even before disengage. It doesn't matter. They don't know that. The people don't know that. Someone's asking in Gym, who just joined Gym, for 2v2, and his name is Hebrew Llama. The fuck is a Jewish llama? Huh.
If you have to ask, you don't want to know.
Alright. Waiting on a game. Madoka has to drink a soda. Okay. Someone should tell Madoka drinking soda at midnight really does not help you sleep. Not because of like, oh, I'm going to be all hyped up on sugar. You're going to have to piss in the middle of the fucking night. You're ruining your REM cycle. Wait, what the fuck, Madoka? You are not putting... Madoka made it so he's on 73 ping and Loneshark has 208. That is also a Madoka move. Okay, it's US West 9. We are going into game tree. We are on LR. This is another map. I'm surprised. This has to be Loneshark's loser map. I'm surprised he picked this. I really am. I personally like this map. I'm not going to lie, and I am also a Criplord player alongside Loneshark. However, okay, never mind. Loneshark's going, it looks like Ted Fiends. So, what I was going to say is I'm surprised he picked this map, but I guess he's not just a Criplord player. Although he might pop out a Criplord, you never know. He might be going like North Car style, right? You never know. But what I was going to say is, like, there's two critters, like one right here-ish, and then one usually like right here-ish. And it's really nice to get the expo. The problem with this map is this. The human can creep this camp very, very quick. And easy. Get some level 2. You then get Dispel. You then get other mercs. And it's super strong versus CL early. It can really shut down a CL, especially with the aura from the Archmage. You get a lot of abolishes off, suddenly beetles start disappearing, you take an upper hand in a fight, all your ghouls die. It can be miserable on this map. So I was saying I'm kind of surprised he picked this map after seeing him Crippler 2 games in a row, and even doing it on Alabama. But he's going Ted Fiends, which is DK fast, right? And he's going to creep with the DK probably. Then he is going to go pretty soon into Fiends. He's going to get 3 ghouls, then go into Fiends. It's a quick tech to tier 3 that usually involves a timing, especially if Madoka expos, which honestly he might on this map. He didn't try to early expo last game. He was very reactionary. Game 1 he didn't expo at all early on, so maybe that's not Madoka's style. But then that means they're going 1 base versus 1 base, and Ted Fiends is pretty good 1 base versus 1 base. Okay, he is going insta expo. So they're both mixing it up a lot from last time. Now, Madoka might be thinking, oh, I'm going to insta expo because this guy loves to expo. He tried to expo 2 games in a row. But nope, here he comes, and he's going to be able to coil the big boy if he's paying attention. And Madoka leaves it under 100. Madoka! Not only did he get the XP, he also got the item. Madoka clearly was not drinking Mountain Dew, the drink of gamers. Because he's getting kind of wrecked right now. A peasant dead.
Are under attack.
Potentially 2, because he never gets any, anything in the main to protect it. 2 peasants, maybe a 3rd now, if he sends some more beetles in, or skellies in. Who wins, a light binder or a fell blade in the war? So, behind this, tech, 1 fiend out. Madoka's trying to put up the expo. He only got 2 workers going right now.
Players' forces are under attack.
So Madoka's going for a 3 farm. I'm not a fan of this. He doesn't have a tower in the main. So, Loneshark's doing great damage over here. He is now level 2. Madoka is the one who crept. And Loneshark has better XP than him. All the peasants are dying.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's going to get a tower up, but, like, does it matter? Madoka's got to get... See, okay, so everything's going great right now for Loneshark. But I've had this happen to me, too. Right? You're like, oh my god, I am fucking tearing him apart. If Madoka can... Oh, it's a DR. Okay, he's not going to give him any space. Very smart from Loneshark. With the DR, he's going to put the pressure on. I was going to say, Madoka's got to go into his main, put the pressure on him, slow him down. But instead, Loneshark buys the DR. He is going to keep the pressure on. So, if he breaks this Expo, Madoka's dead. However, if Madoka can hold this Expo, he is going to take losses. If Madoka can find a way to hold this Expo, he's going to be in an amazing spot. But his problem is, every time he runs over the footies, it's potentially another Skelly being made. I heard a peasant die as well. It did not make a Skelly, because, you know, he wasn't hitting it with that. So that's good. We got defend, but here come the Skellies. Oh, Madoka. Nothing in his main either. He's calling the boys. But that means Madoka has no wood again. He needs to start making more peasants. He's just fighting. And Loneshark is staying away from the towers. He doesn't really care about this fiend being hit. Madoka needs to fight underneath the towers. He doesn't want to fight out here. The only problem for Loneshark is he is now out of mana. So, Madoka needs to pull a rabbit out of his ass and really start taking out some fiends. Like, even pushing him away doesn't feel that good because he's going to come back, he's going to have a slaughterhouse. One fiend? Two fiend? Redfish, bluefish? Alright, so, Madoka started the tech, but he has no towers. He has no footies. He might be trapped in the back of his base. That'd be hilarious. Okay, he's not. But, again, like, he has enough peasants that he should be able to overrun this, right? If necessary. But he doesn't have any statues. Okay, it's not going to be a super quick push with Destroyer. But, and the DR is basically out of mana. So, he might be able to hold this off. He should be able to. It's just how much damage is he going to take in the process, right? Dude, this has been a fun series. What the fuck? Madoka needs more wood. He needs to make... Oh my god. No, he doesn't have to make more wood peasants. Take some of those and put them over here. See, like, Loneshark's doing a great job with the micro, but he's still dying. This is so painful as an undead. You're like, I'm winning! And then, you know, Madoka's like, no, I got 1,200 gold. I just don't like making fiends. Or, I mean, footies. Making fiend. F. But once again, no footies in the main, right? No towers in the main. And now a statue is here. A Skelly in the back. That was a nice Kobe shot.
A player's forces
got some healing over here, which is nice. He's not tier 2 yet. Destroyers Destroyer form has not been made because he must have made this statue the whole time, so he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have destroyer form. He is gonna have 3 statues. He's probably not gonna get up this tower if the fiends come over here and poke it. But he hasn't done that. He is just farming peasants. He is now level 3 and level 2, and the Lich is coming with the orb. So this ain't over, guys. God forbid Madoka had built towers earlier. Oh no. Oh lord. Madoka might quit. Anticlimactic ending. But that was a fun series. Loneshark takes the 2-1. The Chinese Pandas get some points. Madoka got a point for his team. He did. But in the end, he's just too strong.